Baylen Dupree introduces fans to her kids' adorable pictures. In a heartfelt moment that has taken her fanbase by storm, social media sensation Baylen Dupree has officially introduced the world to her kids. And the internet can't get enough. Known for her candid personality, powerful advocacy, and infectious charm, Baylen has once again reminded fans why she holds such a special place in their hearts. Only this time, it's not about viral videos or personal milestones. It's about the fuzzy, four-legged companions who've stolen the spotlight in her heart. A soft reveal that melted hearts. When Baylen first hinted at big news on her Instagram story earlier this week, her 1.5 million followers braced for something major. What they didn't expect was a carousel of adorable, high-definition photos featuring her beloved pets, whom she affectionately refers to as her kids. The post, captioned "Meet My Babies," featured a series of candid and professional shots showcasing their distinct personalities and quirks. From a sleepy golden retriever draped across a couch cushion to a sassy gray tabby striking a dramatic pose by the window, each image told a story. Fans flooded the comments with adoration, with many thanking Baylen for sharing a more intimate side of her life. The post has since racked up over 600,000 likes and thousands of comments, with Baylen's babies trending on social media platforms like TikTok and Twitter. More than just pets. For Baylen, these aren't just animals, they are family. In her accompanying caption, she opened up about how each one came into her life during different seasons of growth and healing. Her oldest, a golden retriever named Milo, was adopted during her freshman year of college. "He got me through the toughest nights," she wrote. "He knows all my secrets." Then there's Luna, the feisty tabby cat who runs the house and has apparently mastered the art of ignoring everyone unless she's hungry. Baylen adopted Luna from a local shelter during the pandemic, and the cat quickly became a fixture in her TikTok videos, often appearing unbothered in the background as Baylen danced, laughed, and ranted to her followers. In recent months, Baylen has added a couple more to the crew. Nova, a sleek black lab with boundless energy and a love for stealing socks, and Pip, a tiny rescue chihuahua with big ears and an even bigger attitude. "She may be the smallest, but she's the boss," Baylen joked in one of her Q&As. Why fans are obsessed? There's something deeply humanizing about celebrities and influencers sharing their everyday lives, especially when it involves the simple joy of loving animals. For fans, seeing Baylen in her element, no filters, no glamour, just cuddles and chaos, was a refreshing change of pace. It reminded many that beneath the polished public image lies a real person with real attachments. Baylen's ability to balance transparency with entertainment has always been her trademark. But her pets have introduced a new layer to her content. They've become unofficial mascots of her brand, each with their own personality that fans now look forward to seeing. "I stayed for the real talk, but I keep coming back for Luna's side-eye," one fan tweeted. Another wrote, "Can we get merch with Pip's face on it? Asking for a friend." A glimpse behind the scenes. Since introducing her furry family, Baylen has posted more behind-the-scenes content from her home life. Morning routines that include feeding time, walks around her neighborhood, and the occasional chaos of chasing Nova through the backyard when she escapes with a shoe. She's also shared thoughtful insights about the responsibilities of being a pet parent. "They're not just cute for the gram," she wrote in one post. "They need time, patience, and unconditional love, just like we do." She's even launched a mini vlog series called Baylen's Babies, where she shares weekly updates, fun facts, and even opens up about the lessons her animals have taught her. Episode 1 featured Pip's journey from a scared, abandoned pup to a confident queen of the house. Fans were emotional as Baylen described how Pip reminded her to be resilient, no matter your size or start in life. The bigger picture, Baylen's love for animals isn't just personal. It's part of her growing advocacy for pet adoption and rescue awareness. Following her viral post, she partnered with a local animal rescue center, using her platform to spotlight adoptable pets and share resources on responsible ownership. "I'm lucky to have found them," she wrote in a recent story. "But so many animals are still waiting for someone to see their worth." She's hosted fundraisers, promoted donation drives, and even hinted at launching a line of pet products, with proceeds going towards shelters in need. It's a natural extension of her brand, sincere, empathetic, and rooted in real-life care. Fans want more. As the photos continue to circulate and fans share their own stories of adoption and pet love, it's clear that Baylen's latest reveal has struck a chord. Her audience, many of whom look to her for guidance, humor, and solidarity, have embraced this softer side of her with open arms. "Baylen introducing us to her kids might be the best thing she's ever done," one follower commented. "I didn't know I needed this until now." Others are already calling for more content featuring the animal squad. From potential animated shorts to kids' books, based on the pets' personalities, the ideas are endless, and Baylen seems open to all of it. "I always knew they were special," she wrote. "Now the world does too." A new chapter. This moment marks more than just a cute reveal. It signals a new chapter in Baylen Dupree's journey, one where authenticity continues to lead the way and love, in all its forms, is front and center. Whether she's making fans laugh with her no-filter commentary or making them cry with stories of resilience and healing, Baylen has proven that her connection to her community is genuine. And now, with the introduction of her kids, she's invited the world into her home, not just her house, but her heart. And if the smiles on those furry faces are anything to go by, the love is mutual. Baylen Dupree is getting Botoxed, says it's for her tics. Baylen Dupree has never been one to hold back. Whether she's dancing on TikTok, sharing candid moments from her life with Tourette's syndrome, or advocating for mental health awareness, she's made a name for herself by being unapologetically authentic. Now she's taking that same no-filters approach to something that might raise a few eyebrows: Botox. In a recent wave of social media updates, Baylen revealed to her followers that she's getting Botox injections, not for wrinkles or cosmetic touch-ups, but as a treatment for her tics. The announcement sent ripples through her fan base and drew mixed reactions, from surprise to overwhelming support, and even a bit of skepticism. But for Baylen, this isn't about vanity, it's about managing her health. "I'm not doing it to look different, I'm doing it so I can feel better," she explained in a heartfelt video. "My tics have been getting worse, especially around my face and neck. The Botox helps relax those muscles. It's not about beauty, it's about relief." Tourette's and treatment. Tourette's syndrome is a neurological disorder characterized by involuntary motor and vocal tics. While some people experience mild symptoms, others, like Baylen, can find them physically painful, socially stigmatizing, and emotionally exhausting. Over the years, treatments for Tourette's have ranged from behavioral therapy to medications. But one lesser-known and increasingly popular option is Botox. Short for botulinum toxin, Botox works by temporarily paralyzing specific muscles. It's been used not just in cosmetic dermatology, but also for medical conditions like chronic migraines, muscle spasms, and yes, certain types of tics. In Baylen's case, the Botox is being targeted at her neck and facial muscles, where her tics are most active. This approach has shown promise in reducing the intensity and frequency of tics in some patients. It's not a cure, but it can offer temporary relief. And for someone living with constant involuntary movements, temporary can feel life-changing. Baylen has always been about breaking down the walls of discomfort and stigma. When she first began documenting her life with Tourette's online, she faced waves of criticism and misunderstanding. Many accused her of faking it or exaggerating for attention. Instead of backing down, Baylen leaned in, sharing raw, unfiltered moments of her daily experience, educating her audience, and building a loyal following that now spans millions. So when she talked about getting Botox, she knew the backlash might come again. "I knew some people would say, she's too young for Botox, or she's just trying to get cosmetic work done. Baylen said. But honestly, that's not the point. People need to know that there are medical uses for Botox. And if it helps me get through the day with fewer tics, I'm going to do it. Her openness about the treatment isn't just about helping herself. It's about helping others who might be silently suffering or feeling judged. By normalizing Botox as a legitimate medical tool, especially among young people with neurological disorders, Baylen is once again turning a personal challenge into a platform for awareness. As expected, the internet had thoughts, lots of them. But to Baylen's credit, the overwhelming majority of responses were positive. "You're such a warrior. Keep doing what works for you," one fan commented. Another added, "People need to stop associating Botox with just beauty. You're educating so many by just being real about it." Even medical professionals chimed in, praising Baylen for spreading awareness about a less talked about treatment method. Some neurologists noted that Botox is underutilized in managing motor disorders, and that more public figures talking about it could lead to better understanding and accessibility. Of course, not everyone was kind. Some critics accused her of using her platform to promote cosmetic procedures under the guise of health. But Baylen, always quick with both humor and facts, clapped back with grace. "If I wanted Botox for cosmetic reasons, that's also my business," she said. "But this is about my health, and I'm not going to apologize for taking care of myself." Baylen Dupree's journey has never been about being perfect, it's about being real. She's faced bullying, misinformation, and judgment, yet continues to show up for her followers with honesty and vulnerability. Whether she's sharing a good day, a bad flare-up, or a new medical treatment, she brings a level of authenticity that resonates far beyond TikTok. By being open about her Botox treatments, Baylen is doing what she's always done: shedding light on what it means to live with Tourette's and encouraging others to advocate for their own health. For many young people navigating chronic conditions, seeing someone like Baylen make empowered choices can be incredibly validating. And while Botox might still carry a stigma in some circles, especially when associated with youth or beauty culture, Baylen's story is a reminder that medical treatments don't always look the way we expect. Sometimes they come in surprising forms, and that's okay. Baylen isn't promising that Botox will be a permanent solution. Like many treatments for neurological disorders, it's often a process of trial and error. What works for one person might not work for another, and results can vary. But for now, she's feeling hopeful, and that's more than enough. "I'm just taking it one step at a time," she said. "If it helps me smile a little more, sleep a little better, and tic a little less, I'll take it." As Baylen continues to navigate life with humor, honesty, and that signature fire, one thing's for sure: she's not just changing the conversation around Tourette's, she's changing lives.